Today, I would like to invite you to flow. Flow with your breath, flow with your body. I'd like to get you moving, get you breathing, and let's get some energy released, okay? Okay, welcome to your practice today. Just settle your body down. Whatever that means, you're missing all the action off the side here. Just take a deep breath, place your hands down onto your knees. Take a deep breath, lift up through the spine and exhale, sigh it out for me. And again, just a nice deep inhale, maybe hold the breath at the top. Exhale, sigh it out for me. Just sealing the lips as you take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the nose, feeling your palms heavy on your knees. Your breath can bring you into reactive fight or flight very quickly. Do you notice how your breath gets shallow and fast? And at the same time, your breath can also drop you into rest and digest, your parasympathetic nervous system, the calming down. If you simply just bring it into conscious breathing, just noticing the inhale and the exhale. Maybe taking a moment and contemplating why you showed up on your mat today, why your yoga is important to you. And maybe setting an intention for your day, for your practice, your day, your week. How would you like it to flow? Bringing the hands into the heart and visualizing that intention. So what does that look like in your life, in your practice, in your day? Take a deep inhale, reach those hands above the head and come down into child's pose for me. Draw the fingers in front. Take your knees either side of your mat and draw the hips back over the heels. Take a deep breath. Just notice your breath rising, belly falling as you exhale. On your next inhale, come up onto all fours. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Take the knees hip-width apart. Curl the toes under for me. Take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the nose, and lift the tailbone. Exhale, release the toes, push the mat away, suck your belly button in. Chin comes into your chest. And again, curl the toes, drop the belly. Nose comes up to the ceiling. Good. So follow your breath with these moves. In your practice today, I want the breath to lead you. As you learn to flow with your breath, maybe it can come off your mat into your day. Anytime you find yourself starting to get a little reactive, your breath going shallow, you'll maybe remember to simply slow it down and bring yourself and your nervous system back into a peaceful state. Coming into neutral spine, just look over your right shoulder at your toes, maybe lifting the toes and drawing those toes over to the side, lifting them back through center, other side. So whichever side you went, doesn't matter. Coming back to center, finding yourself in downward facing dog. Curl the heels under, toes under, lift the hips high and draw the heels down towards the mat. Spread the fingers, maybe paddling out the heels as you take your first inversion for the day. Look at your belly button. Breathe, extending the spine long. So you're pushing the mat away. Come high on the toes for me. Bend the knees deep. Bring the belly all the way down to the knees. Then you'll feel the spine. Hi, Blue. Exhale, draw the heels down to the mat. Find a little stillness in the shape. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, and slowly tiptoe to the top of the mat. Grab opposite elbows and just dangle here for me. Maybe shake the head side to side, maybe elbow to knee. Bring the hands onto the shins, take an inhale, lengthen, look forward. Draw the shoulders back, tailbone and crown of the head reaching in opposite ways. Exhale, fold in, look to your knees. Inhale, a halfway lift, one more time. Exhale, fold it in. On your next inhale, slowly rise. Press into the feet. Take the hands out and up above the head. Reach up, look up. Take a back bend here for me. You can open out the arms, whatever feels good. Shoulder blades together. Good. Inhale, come tall, all the way up. There we go. Take hold of your right wrist, lift it up and draw it across. I think we're done with the turtle, thank goodness. Inhale. They have a burst of energy when I come home. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center, reach up. Exhale, swan dive in. You can soften your knees. I have a dog hanging out my butt. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your palms down, take your feet back, and you can drop to all fours for this first transition. Lower down, draw the shoulders over the wrists, and slowly draw the chest down to the mat. Elbows are bent, hover. Release the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulders back, look up. Maybe roll onto one side for me. Good. Come back through center, take a breath. Exhale, other side. You're just looking over your shoulder and releasing that hip, that left side. Come back to center, curl the toes, hips back, downward facing dog. So arrange your feet, your hands, spread your fingers, and lengthen your spine. Breathe. Coming onto your toes, bend the knees deep, draw the belly back down. And slowly walk the feet back to the top of the mat. To meet the fingers, a halfway lift. Maybe your fingers are in line with the toes. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, coming all the way up. Reach the hands up. Take a back bend, however that looks and feels for you. Oh, take a big one this time round. Good. Inhale, I grab a wrist. Any wrist, maybe my right this time. Take it up and over. Inhaling through center, reaching up. Exhaling, other side. So just flowing with your breath, connecting with your breath. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive in, heart leading. Draw the body forward. Good, you can soften your knees as you... I got the perfect downward dog going on. Inhale, a halfway lift. Exhale, palms down. Maybe coming to plank this time. Lowering down, bottom of a push-up. Now you can always drop to the knees. Or lower down, release the toes. Sweep through. No, come here. Inhale up. Exhale. You don't bark, you're quiet. Inhale. Sorry. They're out of control, what can I say? Inhale, just like their mother. Hips high, downward, facing dog. I'm going to try and make them sit down. It's kind of like trying to make me sit down. Doesn't happen often. Come high on the toes, bend the knees deep. Draw the heels down and slowly tiptoe top of your mat. We'll do a halfway lift, look out, lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Coming all the way up, and we'll do one more round of this. Warm up, palms touch, take your back bend. Grab a wrist, take it over to the side. So these Ashtanga yoga based warm-ups are called sun salutations, saluting the sun. This is sun sal A. So it's getting the spine, inhale, tall, exhale, fold in. It's getting the spine flexing, rotating, moving. Right? Inhale, halfway lift, palms down, feet back, lower down. Just making sure shoulders are over the wrists. Drawing forward, release. You could float the knees off. I don't because of my wrist. So you just be mindful. Heel, downward facing dog. Breathe. Hey, shush. Bodhi. Can you find silence and stillness amongst the chaos of your life? Right? The chaos in this room. A good old down dog can cancel out the loud dog. Come high on the toes, bend the knees, sink the hips. Walk the feet to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale, fold in. Last time, come all the way up. Palms touch above the head. Take a back bend and then just bring the hands down to the heart. Keep them there. Drop the chin into the chest. Draw the belly button in and tuck the tailbone under. Good. Just step the feet hip width apart for me. Just toe heel them. Bend the knees, sink the hips, and draw the hands above the head. Into chair pose. Lift all 10 toes. Your second warm up, your second sun sal. Good. Take a little twist out. So take left elbow, right knee. Drawing that left knee back. It wants to creep forward. Draw the belly button in and look up. Maybe opening the wings. Inhale, come back through center. Stay low. Exhale, other side. Draw that right hip back. Press down with the hands, gaze up. Good. Inhale, come through center. Stay low. Exhale, fold in. Chest to thighs, a halfway lift. Neutralizes us. Palms down, feet back. You can just go straight to down dog if you like, or you could take that vinyasa, always available, down on the knees. If you're just starting your yoga practice, you got to strengthen and build up. Hips high, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers and walk the toes together for me. Good. On your next inhale, let's take the right leg high to the sky, lift it up. Good. Really pressing back with the heel, pressing back with the hands, and curl that heel into the bum. So just bend that leg, rotate the ankle, And then maybe rotate the knee, just opening up that right hip. Your fingers are spread to keep your wrists strong. And if your wrists are a little tired, grip your mat. Inhale, point that toe to the sky. Look between the hands, and on an exhale, bring that foot through. Drop the back heel down. And when you're steady, on an inhale, you come on up, pressing through that front leg and dipping in, lowering the hips down towards the ground. Lift up through the sides of the body, spread the fingers, gaze goes high. Bring the hands behind you, clasping fingers behind the back. Take an inhale, draw the shoulder blades together, get a back bend. Now dip into that front leg. Draw the body forward to the inside of the thigh and lift those hands off the back. Look at your belly button. And breathe. Good. Inhale, come up. Press up. Release the hands. Right hand, draw it back and overhead. Left hand on the thigh, dip in. Reverse warrior. So feel that extension. Got a mosquito. Missed him. Good. Windmill the hands back down to frame the foot. Take the right foot back to join the left and take that transition, that vinyasa. If you're coming to your knees, they come down. Release through and up. Draw shoulders back, look up. Press the toes into the mat. Curl the toes under, hips high, down dog. Take a breath or two. Walk the toes together, and on your next inhale, left toes high to the sky. Press back through the hands, through the heel. Now curl the heel into the bum, opening up that whole left side hip. Rotating the ankle. So whatever feels good for you. If you need to do the knee, roll it round. Bodhi. Shh. Take an inhale, press back. Exhale, bring that foot through in between the hands. Drop to the back heel. And when you're steady, come on up into your warrior one. You draw the hips down towards the floor. You draw the hands high. Take the hands behind the back. Draw them, clasp them, draw them down, shoulder blades together, look up, and exhale, draw the body down. Come inside, bring that shoulder inside of that left thigh. Lifting the hands off, looking at the belly button. And breathing, nice, soft breath. On your inhale, press through that front leg, rise. Release the hands. Left hand comes over and back. Right hand slides down the thigh, reversing your warrior. Take your gaze to your hand and feel that nice release. Windmill the hands down. Left foot back, take your vinyasa. I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Exhale, hips high. Take 3 breaths. Silly dog, I'm trying to down dog. There's just lots of bloody dogs in today's class. Too many dogs. Inhale, come high on the toes. Bend the knees, walk, step, maybe float top of the mat. Inhale, a halfway lift, look forward. Exhale, fold in. Now bend your knees, sink your hips. You come straight up to your chair pose. Draw your belly in, lift all 10 toes. Take a little twist out to the right. Pull that hip back and maybe open your wings. Inhale, come back to center. And at any point, that's it, twist out, other side. Draw that other hip back, open out. Inhale, stay low, exhale, fold in. At any point, you can always take child's pose. But just listen to your body. There's always modifications. You don't have to take the full Vinyasa transition. Hi, Bodhi. Stop staring me out. Hips high, down dog. Walk the toes together. On an inhale, right leg high to the sky. Curl the heel in. Maybe you want to flip your dog. You would flip over and use a springboard. Sit down, lift up. Otherwise, you rotate the toes, rotate the knee. Good boy. Flip it back. Point the toe to the back of the room. And on an exhale, bring the foot through. Drop to the back heel. Come on up, warrior one. Dip in. Take the hands behind. Shut up. Hey. Shh. Out. Sorry. I have no idea what's happening today. All right, let's breathe. Clasp your hands. Draw forward. Release and reverse. This is kind of like the energy of the day so far. This is what's been happening. Welcome to my world. It's all good. I'm going to breathe and do some bloody yoga. Take your vinyasa. Can you see how your yoga becomes a tool, right? To just kind of deal with stuff. You just don't care or get flustered. Walk the toes together in your down dog. And if you're just tuning in and are like, why is there a dog fight happening in a yoga class? Yeah, well, there is. Inhale. Point the left toe to the sky. Curl the heel in. Open up that side. If you wish to flip your dog, take that foot over. You can come down to your bum. Springboard up. I'm just careful because of my useless wrist, so this doesn't look like it should. But it feels okay. Point the toe to the back. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Drop the back heel. Come on up. Into your warrior one. Clasp the hands behind the back. Take a back bend. Gaze up. Exhale, draw the body in. Why are you going crazy today, Bodhi? Draw the hands overhead. On your next inhale, come on up and reverse. Dip into that front knee. Windmill the hands down, take your vinyasa. You are the quiet, silent dog. Not today. Inhale, sweep it through. Exhale, hips high. Downward facing dog. Good, let's just drop down to the knees. Take the knees hip width apart, bring the hands under the shoulders. Take a deep inhale and open out with the left hand. Lift it up high to the sky, open out. Hey, it is what it is, right? Life is good. Finding it hard to focus while you're just standing there. Exhale, thread the needle underneath that right hand. I want you to bring that left shoulder down as close to the knee as you can. Turn the palm up and breathe. Maybe you want to take your right hand behind and wrap it into the hip, the crease of the hip. I'm trying to fix my hair tie. Maybe you can play with floating your right leg behind. You just extend it out, pressing the toe into the mat. You could even play with having a little float. Maybe you fall over. It's all good. Release the toe, release the bind. Slowly open up. Out to the side one more time. Open up. Place that left hand down. Take a breath. We'll do the same other side. Take an inhale. The right hand opens out. This also gives you time to just cool down a little. Body's nice and warm. Thread the needle. Just relax your left arm. Maybe releasing that left hand, finding the crease of the wrist. Maybe extending your left leg back. Maybe floating that left leg off. Keeping your gaze steady, your breath steady. And slowly drawing that knee back down. Unwind the hand. Find yourself back onto all fours. Maybe take a few cat-cows. Maybe take a sip of water. And I'll meet you in downward facing dog. So your down dog becomes a resting pose for you. Re-engage your breathing. Lock it in. It's your opportunity to find some stillness. And on your next inhale, walk the toes together. We'll do another little flow on your next inhale, right leg high to the sky. Spreading the hands on your mat. Draw the knee to the nose. Draw the shoulders over the wrists and lift up. You can lift up high onto those back toes. Push the mat away. Good. Inhale, toes high to the sky. Press back. And on an exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Good. Stay high upon that back toe. I want you to bring that back foot up to a standing split. Let it fly. Draw the body forwards. And look at your knee. Slowly lower the foot back down. Staying high on the back toes. And when you're ready, come on up. So it's a balance. It's going to challenge you. Lift the hands up. Bring the palms together. Take the thumbs into the back of the neck. Take an inhale and open up. The chest, the heart. Good. Inhale, hands high, look up. Exhale, let's open out to the right. Twisting round, take the gaze over to that back thumb. Now reach forward, front and back fingers. Drop that back hand onto the thigh. Lift that left hand up and back. Revolving. Maybe thumb and finger come together. Good, release. Bring the hand down inside of the thigh, inside of the foot. Right hand high to the sky, dragonfly twist. Reach, lift, press through that bottom hand. Good, one more breath. Drop the back heel and come on up. Windmill the hands all the way up. Straighten the legs. Take hold of that right wrist. Draw it up and across. Take the gaze up to the elbow. It's called Sky Archer. One more breath. Right elbow to right knee. Reaching across. Extending the body long. Looking at the fingers. Reaching with the fingers. Opening out, lifting up, opening out to the side of your mat. Take a back bend. Shoulders together. Exhale, fold in. Bring the crown of the head down towards the mat. Take a halfway lift so you get a little more space into the hips and the lower back, and exhale, draw the body in. You can shake your head side to side and just release. Bring your hands to your hips and on an inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, ground down. Rotate those left toes to the front of your mat. Bring the back hip around with the toes. Extend the hands long. Reach, reach, reach to the front of your mat. Drop that front hand. Left hand high, gaze high. And rotate, open your thighs. It's called triangle. Lifting up, lengthening, and exhaling, trying to open out a little more, rotating. Good, take the gaze down to the big toe. Bend into that front leg, fingers in front of the toes. See if you can float up that back leg and fly. It's called half moon. Try to open out the hips, open out the chest. Reaching up with the hand, pressing down through that back foot. Reaching, pressing with the standing leg. Maybe pressing so much you can even float the hand. Yeah, bring the left hand down, square off the hips. Take that left foot back, take the right foot back. Flow through to down dog, however you would like to do that. I'll meet you there. Walk the toes together, and on your next inhale, left leg high to the sky. On your exhale, draw the body forward, knee to nose. Lift up. Draw the chin in, draw the belly in. Inhale, kick that leg high. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Stay high on the back toe. Now float that back leg up to a standing split. Draw the body down, look at your knee. So balance. Exhale, slowly lower that foot back down. Come on up on your inhale. Take your time. Reach the hands, reach up through the sides of the body. Bring the palms together, thumbs into the back of the neck. Take an inhale, open up. It's a little back bend. Good. Inhale, reach the hands back up and open out, this time to the left. A little revolve twist. Come over here. Take the gaze over, reaching front and back hands. Back hand, let it come down to the thigh. Reach overhead, up and back. Maybe thumb and finger together with that right hand. So you feel a nice release in the right side. Bring that right hand down to the inside of the foot. On an inhale, open out the body. Left hand high, dragonfly. Maybe rotate your wrist, open out. One more breath. Good. Drop the back heel and come on up. Taking that left wrist all the way up and over, straightening both legs. Sky archer. Just gaze at your elbow. Left elbow, left knee, extending the body long. Reaching up and over like a swimmer's stroke. Pressing down through that foot, reaching with those fingers. Taking an inhale, coming up, opening out to the side of your mat. A 5-star. Exhale, fold in. Drawing the crown of the head to your mat. Take a halfway lift to get a bit more space. Exhale, fold in. You can shake your head. Just take a moment in your fold. Hands to the hips, and on an inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, you ground down, rotating. Front toes all the way to the front. Bring the back toes round. Extend the hands long, setting up for your triangle. Take an inhale and exhale, draw the body forwards. Let that front hand fall to the shin. Reaching up with the right. Now you found your shape. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate open a bit more. Gazing up to the hand, and if your neck hurts, you just look down. So you choose. Gaze down at the big toe, soften into that front leg. Bring the fingers in front of the toes, fire up the back leg. Half move. Try to open out the hip. Take one more breath. Bring the hand down, square off the hips. Take the foot back, other foot back to join it. Take your vinyasa. I'll meet you in down dog. You'll take 5 breaths in downward facing dog. Always child's pose available. At the end of that last breath, bring the toes together. We'll flow through one more time. Matching breath to movement. On your inhale, take that right leg high to the sky. Exhale, bring it through, knee to nose. Inhale, press it high. Exhale, bring it through. In between the hands, stay high on your back toe and come on up, crescent lunge. Nice and tall with the body. Bring the palms together, thumbs into the neck and open out. Inhale. Release the hands high and exhale, open out to the right. Twisting around, gaze over, back thumb. Drop the hand, draw the front hand overhead. Left hand down to the inside of the foot, open out. Dragonfly twist. Drop the back heel, sky archer. Come on up. Take that right wrist up and over. Open out, 5-star. Take a back bend. Exhale, fold it in. Crown of head to floor. You just shake your head, you take a breath. Hands to hips. On an inhale, come on up. Nice strong legs. Exhale, ground down, setting up for your triangle. Rotate the toes, back toes. Drawing the hands out, forward. And drop that right hand, raise that left. Reach up and open up. Gaze down at the big toe, soften into that front leg and fly. Half moon. So when you've got your leg up, maybe try to open out the hip, open out the chest. Drop the hand, square off the hips, left foot back, right foot goes back to join it. Set yourself up in your plank. Draw the belly button in and lower down. Inhale, sweeping through, releasing the toes, look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take your 5 breaths, check in with your breath. Consciously breathing, lowering your heels down, pushing your mat away. Walk the toes together. On your next inhale, left leg high to the sky. Pressing back, draw the knee to nose. Suck it in, lift up. Inhale, point the toe high to the sky. Exhale, bring it through in between the hands. Take your time. Stay high on the toe and come on up into your crescent lunge. Now you might be wobbling here. That's the point. It's challenging your stability. Lift up. Palms together, thumbs to the back of the neck. On an inhale, we open out the elbows, open out the heart, gaze up, and release the hands back to the sky. Exhale, open out to the left, twisting open. Dropping the back hand to the thigh, reaching overhead with the left. Bring that right hand all the way to the inside of the foot. Open up. Left hand high. Dragonfly twist. It's just great for the spine. Good. Now here's where you drop the back heel. Draw the body up and across. Both legs straight. Sky archer, like you're drawing back on a bow and arrow. Hey, Bodhi. No. No. Now he's chewing my bloody bowl things. Left elbow, left knee, draw ahead. Draw right over. It's being a naughty boy today. Can't eat mummy's bowl things. Inhale, open up, 5-star. Back bend and fold in. Hands to the hips, come on up. Rotate those left toes to the front. I caught his ear. Extend hands long, find your way to triangle. Draw the hands down. Good, soften into that front leg. Left hand down and open up, half moon. Square off the hips, standing split. Take your final vinyasa and I'll meet you in downward facing dog. Oh God. Dearie me, is it time to sit down, do you think? Down dog. Drop to your knees and lower down to your mat, onto your belly and onto your elbows. Take an inhale and just draw the chin into the chest, into cobra. Blue, what are you doing? Do you fall? Come here. Good, lay down on your mat. Just turn your head over to the left. Take your elbows out like a pillow. Hi. Draw that left heel into the body. And if you can, see if you can reach behind. Take hold of that left foot. And if you can't grab the left foot, you can maybe grab the back of your pants. Draw the head down and draw that heel in towards the bum for me. Good, now kick that foot into the hand. Just really push into the hand and resist. And relax. And again, push foot into your hand. And relax. Slowly release, change sides. Reaching round, turn the head to the opposite direction. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, push the foot into the hand. That's a sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I'm not throwing up. Good, relax. And again, push the foot into the hand. Oh, excuse me, bloody hell. And release. Turning back to the front. See if you can take both hands behind this time. Grabbing the top of your feet. Take an inhale. Push the feet into the hands. See if you can draw the shoulder blades together. Into bow pose. Dhanurasana. Kicking up, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. Good. Take the hands out to the sides. Just bend at the elbows, release the toes. And now draw that left leg up, out to the side. Your toes pointing out. It's 90 degrees angle. And you can just lay down and stay there. Shh. Or you could release the shoulder. So you lift up and thread the left hand underneath. So same arm as that leg out to the side, just thread it under the armpit. It's a little gnarly. You've got to really walk the hand underneath. Rotate the palm up. So you're really targeting the back of the shoulder and draw the head down. It's called Spider-Man. It's a little gnarly. Slowly release. Draw that leg down. Just drop the chin, just maybe. Take the ear over to the shoulder. Change sides. Come back to center. And when you're ready, the right knee, draw it out to the side. So it's like a 90-degree angle. Your toes are pointing out. And you can lower down and stay here in this shape. Or you can bring in the shoulder. If you have no shoulder problems, that right arm, draw it underneath left armpit. Turn the palm up and lower down. Slowly release. Draw the knee down, nice and slow. Roll over onto your backs for me. Just right where you are, just roll over. Draw the knees into the chest. Just neutralize that lower back. You can make little circles if you like, just around the sacrum. Just placing the feet onto your mat. Just toe heel to the outside edges of the mat. You can extend the arms out wide like airplane wings and just draw the knees in together. Just internally rotating those hips. Take a deep inhale and sigh it out. You begin to ground the body, slowly moving towards rest. Opening up the knees, toe heeling the feet together. Bring the soles of the feet together and allow the knees to open up. Maybe your left hand finds its way onto the heart, the right hand onto the belly. And just check in. How are you feeling today? How are you feeling right now? It's a nice feeling that you can return to any time during your day with your breath. Draw the knees back in together. Maybe just extend those feet to the sky. You can reach through the legs, taking hold of the outside edges of the feet. It's called Happy Baby. See if you can draw your knees down towards your armpits. You can rock side to side or just stay here. Drawing the knees together, crossing left foot over right. Left knee over right. See if you can hold onto your shins and draw the knees in. We call this the nutcracker. I don't think you'll find it named that anywhere else. This is a creative yoga studio. We get quite literal with everything. Keeping those legs crossed, just release the hands, extend them out to the side. Take an inhale. And then just draw those knees over to the side. You'll come over to the right. So in the direction of that top knee. Take your gaze to the opposite shoulder. Inhale through center. Extend the legs high to the sky. Just point and flex the toes, maybe rotate the ankles. Crossing right leg over left, bending the knees. See if you can hold on to your shins just below your knees. Draw the body, draw the knees into the body. Releasing the arms, bringing the toes back down to the ground and slowly drawing those knees all the way over to the left side of your mat. Take the gaze across the opposite way. Inhale, come back through center. And just extend your legs long onto your mat for final resting shape. Close the eyes and breathe. Take a soft inhale, a soft exhale. Just bringing some life into your fingertips. Maybe feeling the palms of your hands. Feeling the toes, maybe rotating the ankles. Coming back into your body. Taking a good morning stretch. Reaching the hands, pointing the toes. And hugging the knees in towards the chest one by one. Slowly coming onto your right side. And preparing as you wake up into your new body, a new day, a new moment. Just pressing up through that hand. Nice and slow. Coming into a cross-legged seated position as we started our practice. Just bringing the hands onto the knees, this time palms facing up to receive. Taking an inhale, lifting up through the spine as you breathe in. Exhale, sigh it out. Another deep inhale. Another sigh it out. Just taking a moment to offer the energy from our practice out to anybody that needs it today. It can be somebody in your life. It can just be to life itself, the planet, people. Bringing the palms together as we come together, we join together, we yoke in our practice, yoga. Drawing the palms into the chest, bringing that energy into ourselves. It's always an honor to guide you in a practice together, but separate, but together. The light in me honors the light, sees the light, feels the light in each and every one of you, wherever you are in the world. Namaste. Okay, well done. You two, bloody noisy. Come on, it's this door, old fella. Come on. Hi, Blue. You were a bit noisy and a bit fussy, weren't you? You were both a bit noisy and a bit fussy.